Have you ever stopped to think about what your body will be like 10 years from now? Right now, you might be able to get up from your chair effortlessly, walk without pain, and perform your daily activities with ease. But what if I told you that if you don't take action now, you might deeply regret it in the future? Time flies, and with it, strength, mobility, and balance fade away for those who don't train them. It's not about luck or genetics, it's about choices. Small habits that seem insignificant today can make the difference between living independently or relying on others for simple tasks like stepping up a stair, carrying grocery bags, or even dressing yourself. But the good news is that you can still do something about it. And the best part, you don't need a gym, expensive equipment, or exhausting workouts. Just a few minutes a day are enough to strengthen your body, protect your joints, and ensure that you keep moving well for many years. The problem is that many people only realize the importance of this when they're already feeling pain, struggling to walk, or experiencing serious consequences from an unexpected fall. Then comes the regret, the wish to turn back time and start earlier. But you have that chance right now. You can act before problems appear and secure a future with better quality of life. That's why I'm going to show you the 7 exercises you cannot ignore. Each one has been chosen because it targets essential aspects of your mobility and independence. And believe me, exercise number 1 will truly surprise you. It may seem simple, but its benefits are profound and will directly impact your quality of life. So pay attention, because what I'm about to teach you could make all the difference for your future. Number 7, focused walking. Many people think that simply walking around is enough to count as exercise, but the truth is that most people don't walk correctly. Over time, a lack of attention to the way you walk can lead to trips, imbalances, and even falls that could have been prevented. If you've never thought about this, here's a concerning fact. Most falls among older adults happen inside their own homes during simple activities, like moving from one room to another or getting out of bed in the middle of the night. Now, imagine you're walking and suddenly misstep. Is your body prepared to react? Do you have enough strength and balance to prevent a fall? If the answer is no, it's time to fix that. Focused walking trains your body to move in a stable way, strengthening your leg muscles and improving coordination. This simple adjustment to the way you walk can prevent serious injuries and ensure greater safety in your daily life. How to do it? First, pay attention to your posture. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart and keep your spine straight. Imagine there's an invisible string pulling the top of your head upward. Now, as you take a step, focus on the correct sequence. Place your heel on the ground first, then the sole of your foot, and finally your toes. Your steps should be firm without dragging your feet. If you want to increase the challenge, try walking in a straight line, placing one foot directly in front of the other as if you were on a narrow path. This helps train your balance even more. And don't forget about your arms. Keep them relaxed at your sides, swinging naturally as you walk. This small detail improves coordination and prevents unnecessary tension in your shoulders. Start with just 5 minutes a day and gradually increase the duration. If needed, lightly hold onto a wall or a piece of furniture until you feel more confident. The key is to stay consistent. Repetition helps your body get used to moving more efficiently and safely. Some people only realize they've lost stability after experiencing a fall or a scare, but you don't have to wait for that to happen. Small changes now can save you from major problems in the future. Now that you understand the importance of walking with awareness, let's move on to the next exercise, which is essential for keeping your legs strong and ensuring that you continue standing up and sitting down with ease. Number 6, sitting and standing up. This is one of those exercises that many people don't realize they struggle with until they've already lost strength and stability. Maybe right now you stand up from a chair without even thinking about it. But what about 5 or 10 years from now? If you don't strengthen your legs and core muscles, this simple movement could become a major challenge in the future. And here's the truth that many people ignore. Losing the ability to stand up on your own is one of the first signs that physical independence is at risk. When you have trouble standing up from a chair, the sofa, or your bed, it means that your leg, glute, and abdominal muscles are no longer as strong as they used to be, and if nothing is done, it will only get worse. At first, you may need to use your hands to push off the chair's arms. Later, you might need someone to help you, and soon, tasks that were always simple start to feel impossible. But the good news is that this can be prevented. Strengthening these muscles now ensures that you can continue performing your daily activities without difficulty for many years. And best of all, Overall, this exercise is simple, requires no equipment, and can be done anywhere. How to do it. Sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground, hip width apart. Keep your back straight and your core slightly engaged. Cross your arms over your chest, or if needed, place your hands on the chair's arms for extra support. Now, push against the floor with your feet and slowly stand up, fully extending your legs. Then lower yourself back down slowly until you're seated again, without dropping into the chair. The movement should be controlled from start to finish. Ideally, do between 10 and 15 repetitions, but if it's too difficult at first, start with fewer and increase gradually as you gain strength. If you need to make the exercise easier, use a higher chair. If you want to challenge your muscles even more, try doing it without using your arms or hold a small weight on your lap. Now, pay attention to an important detail. If you feel knee pain while doing this exercise, it means your muscles aren't yet strong enough to properly support the movement. In that case, slow down and check if you're distributing your weight correctly on your feet. Many people make the mistake of letting their knees move too far forward or putting all their weight on the balls of their feet, which can cause discomfort. The key is to push against the floor with your heels and keep your knees aligned with your feet. This simple adjustment can prevent pain and make the exercise much more effective. It may seem like a basic movement, but it's one of the most important for maintaining your independence as you age. After all, if you struggle to stand up easily, other daily tasks like climbing stairs or getting in and out of a car will also become more difficult, so don't wait until you start experiencing difficulties. Strengthen your legs now and secure more autonomy in the future. And speaking of stability, the next exercise is essential for strengthening your ankles and further improving your balance while walking. Number 5. Heel raises. This exercise may seem simple at first, but its importance for mobility and balance is huge. Many people underestimate the strength of their calves, not realizing that these muscles play a crucial role in preventing falls, improving circulation, and ensuring more stable steps while walking. Have you ever felt that your legs are getting weaker or that you're losing a bit of stability while walking? Have you ever had the sensation that you need to hold on to something to step up a stair or get out of bed in the morning? This happens because over time, the muscles in your legs and ankles weaken, affecting your body's support and increasing the risk of tripping. But the good news is that this problem can be solved easily. Heel raises strengthen the calves and improve the responsiveness of your stabilizing muscles, making your movements more confident and secure. How to do it. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. If you need support, lightly hold onto a chair or wall. Now, lift your heels as high as possible, standing on your toes. Hold this position for 1 second, then slowly lower your heels back down to the floor. The key to this exercise is control. Avoid going up and down too quickly. The slower you go, the more your calf muscles are engaged, and the greater the benefits. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions. If it feels too easy, try doing the movement without support or increase the number of repetitions. Now, why is this exercise so important? First, it improves blood circulation in the legs, preventing swelling and cramps. Second, it strengthens the ankles, which are essential for stable, trip-free walking. Third, it enhances your ability to react quickly to an imbalance, significantly reducing the risk of falls. Imagine you're stepping down a stair and misstep. If your muscles aren't prepared to stabilize your body quickly, the risk of an accident is much higher. But when your calves and ankles are strong, your body reacts instantly, helping you regain balance without falling. Another advantage of this exercise is that it also improves your endurance for activities such as walking longer distances, climbing stairs, and even carrying weight without putting too much strain on your joints. If you've ever felt your legs getting tired after a short walk, this might be a sign that your calves need more strength. And if you think this exercise won't make a difference, try doing it for a few weeks and notice how your steps become more stable and confident. With every repetition, you'll be investing in your safety and independence. Now that your calves are getting stronger, it's time to take care of your mobility, and the next exercise will help keep your spine and movements free from pain and limitations. Number 4. Seated trunk rotation. This exercise may seem simple, but the truth is that it has a profound impact on your mobility, spinal health, and even your ability to perform daily tasks more easily. If you've ever struggled to turn over in bed, look behind you while driving, or reach for something in the back seat of your car, know that this isn't just a sign of aging. It's a sign that your spine is losing mobility, and if you don't do something about it, this stiffness will only get worse. The problem is that many people ignore the importance of spinal flexibility until they start experiencing constant pain or notice that their movements are becoming restricted. The good news is that this can be reversed, and seated trunk rotation is one of the best exercises for that. How to do it: sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground and your spine straight. Keep your shoulders relaxed and place your hands on your hips or cross your arms over your chest. Now, slowly rotate your torso to one side, trying to look over your shoulder. Hold this position for a few seconds, then return to the center. Repeat on the other side. Perform this movement 8 to 10 times on each side, always maintaining control and avoiding sudden movements. If you want to intensify the exercise, you can lightly hold onto the side of the chair to help increase your range of motion, but without forcing beyond your limit. This exercise improves spinal rotation, reduces pain, prevents stiffness, and enhances your posture. If you spend long periods sitting or feel that your spine is becoming stiffer over time, this is a simple and effective way to regain mobility. But now I need to warn you about something important. The next exercises are even more crucial for ensuring your independence and preventing serious problems in the future. And I want you to stay until the end because exercise number 1 will truly surprise you. Many people only realize the importance of this last exercise when it's already too late, but you have the chance to learn and apply it now. So keep reading because the next exercise is essential for strengthening your legs and ensuring that you continue moving safely for many years to come. Number 3, seated knee raises. This exercise is essential for strengthening the hip and abdominal muscles, improving coordination, and making your daily movements easier and safer. If you've noticed that getting out of bed is becoming more difficult, that your legs feel heavier, or that you struggle to climb stairs without getting out of breath, this exercise is for you. Many people ignore the importance of strengthening their core and hip muscles, but these muscle groups are crucial for almost every movement we make. When they are weak, the body compensates by using other muscles, which can lead to lower back pain, knee pain, and even shoulder discomfort. The problem is that, over time, a lack of strength in this area can make even simple tasks, such as walking long distances, stepping onto a bus, or getting in and out of a car, a major challenge. But don't worry, because this can be prevented. Seated knee raises are one of the best exercises for strengthening these areas safely and effectively. How to do it: sit on a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the ground and your back straight. Place your hands on your hips or lightly hold the sides of the chair for stability. Now, lift one knee toward your chest without leaning your torso backward. Hold this position for 1 second, then slowly lower your leg back to the ground. Repeat the same movement with the other leg. The ideal range is 10 to 15 repetitions per side. To increase intensity, try holding the raised knee for longer or performing the movement more slowly. If it feels too difficult at first, start with fewer repetitions and increase as you gain strength. This exercise not only improves core and leg muscle strength, but also enhances your stability while walking, reducing the risk of tripping and falling. Additionally, it works on hip flexibility, helping to keep your movements looser and more natural. If you've experienced hip pain or noticed that your steps are getting shorter and less stable, this may be a sign that your mobility is decreasing. The sooner you start strengthening these muscles, the longer you'll be able to move freely and confidently. And now, I need to emphasize an important warning. The upcoming exercises are essential for your safety and quality of life, but exercise number 1 will truly surprise you. Many people don't realize its impact until they are already facing serious mobility issues. So keep reading because you won't want to miss this crucial information. Now, let's move on to the next exercise, which will improve flexibility and relieve tension in your legs, making your steps even more stable and secure. Number 2, wall calf stretch. This exercise is simple but extremely effective for improving leg flexibility, preventing muscle pain, and, most importantly, avoiding falls. Many people underestimate the importance of the calves, but the truth is that this muscle group plays a crucial role in walking stability, shock absorption, and even blood circulation. If you've ever felt stiffness in your legs when you wake up or notice that your ankles are less flexible, this could be a sign that your calves are tight. Over time, this can affect your ability to walk with firm and stable steps, increasing the risk of tripping and injuries. The wall calf stretch helps keep this muscle group loose, improving mobility and making movement smoother and more natural. How to do it: stand facing a wall and place your hands on it at shoulder height. Step 1 foot back, keeping it fully flat on the ground and your knee straight. Now, gently lean forward until you feel a stretch in the calf of your back leg. Hold this position for about 20 seconds, then switch legs. Repeat this exercise at least 3 times on each side. The key here is to keep the heel of your back leg firmly on the floor and not push beyond your limit. The goal is to feel a gentle stretch without pain. This exercise is especially important for people who experience frequent leg cramps, have difficulty climbing stairs, or notice a decrease in their range of motion while walking. Additionally, it improves blood circulation and can help reduce leg swelling, which is a common problem as people age. If you've never paid attention to your calf flexibility, now is the perfect time to start taking care of this part of your body. With just a few minutes of stretching each day, you can prevent pain and significantly improve your mobility. And now, it's time to reveal the most important exercise on this list. Exercise number 1 will truly surprise you because it could be the key to maintaining your independence and preventing one of the leading causes of hospitalization among older adults. If you think you're taking good care of yourself but aren't practicing this movement regularly, you might be making a serious mistake, so keep reading because this final piece of information could be the most valuable thing you learn today. Number 1. Diaphragmatic breathing. This is the exercise most people ignore until they start feeling the consequences. And what I'm about to tell you could completely change your health, energy levels, and even your longevity. If you think breathing is just an automatic process that doesn't need attention, you're making a big mistake. The way you breathe directly affects your posture, strength, balance, and even your ability to move without pain. Now, take a moment and notice. How are you breathing right now? Is your breathing short and shallow, moving only your chest? If so, it means you're using only a fraction of your lung capacity, overloading your neck, shoulders, and even your lower back. Over time, this breathing pattern can lead to muscle pain, constant fatigue, and even difficulty staying active. What many people don't realize is that the diaphragm, the main breathing muscle, is also responsible for stabilizing the torso and providing support for the spine. In other words, if you're not breathing correctly, you're harming not only your oxygen intake, but also your posture and physical endurance. Now, imagine if you could improve your energy, posture, and movement ability just by adjusting the way you breathe. That's exactly what diaphragmatic breathing does. How to do it. Sit comfortably with your back straight or lie on your back. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your abdomen. Now inhale deeply through your nose, feeling the air fill your belly and expand your diaphragm. Your chest should move as little as possible. Then exhale slowly through your mouth, completely emptying your lungs. Repeat this process for 10 deep breaths. The key here is to do this in a controlled manner without rushing. The more you practice, the more natural this breathing will become, bringing more oxygen to your body, reducing muscle tension, and even improving your physical endurance. This simple exercise can help lower stress, reduce back pain, and even enhance your performance in other workouts. And here's the most surprising part. Studies show that people with more efficient breathing have a lower risk of developing heart problems, experience less chronic pain, and are more resistant to aging. In other words, something as simple as breathing correctly can determine your quality of life in the years to come. If you've never paid attention to your breathing, now is the perfect time to start. Small adjustments today can prevent major problems in the future. Now that you've made it this far, you know that each of these 7 exercises plays a crucial role in ensuring that you remain strong, healthy, and independent. Don't wait until you experience difficulties to take action. Just a few minutes a day can completely transform your quality of life. Your future self will thank you.